Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Adventures of the Whistle Pig Palace. I'm Mallory.
I'm Emily.
And we're going to show you some cool stuff you can do in small towns.
And we like our friends and our family to know what we're doing as well.
Back in Ireland?
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Devil's Lake. We stayed on an island in the middle of Devil's Lake. That's Graham's Island to be exact. But that road had flooded like 3 times. There's no natural outlet to this lake, so it was just like giant. People go here to spend some time outside, and here's a closer look at us hiking.
I was trying to get a good shot of this lake and this like emerald trail while simultaneously getting bitten by a mosquito through my jeans. God, I hate this. This is terrible. I'll probably leave this in the video. It's pretty though. Alright, so we've reached the first overlook. It's got a pretty view of this lake, but that over there on the horizon is a casino.
Like I always say, where there's green, there's bugs.
And chafing.
Yeah.
Lots of chafing.
This is our campsite, though. Beyond that grove of trees, there is an actual farm on an island with like hay bales and stuff, right?
So I got to do a lot of family things while we were here. This is me visiting the homestead of my great-great-grandparents. So that's my third cousin, Fred Charbonneau, who volunteered to show me around. And that's where their house used to be. Now nothing but bees live in there. But here they had outbuildings. So they had all the buildings for their farm. And then right there where there's that grass patch was their well. And meet them! These are my great-great-grandparents, Jens and Louisa. I always made fun of my dad for looking at graves, and now here I am. But don't worry, they took that bell out of that old church and they put it here.
So this is the bell from Grandma's church, and I'm gonna ring it. Let's see what Fred said. Oh, ow! I got it to dong. I got it to do it. It was very loud. Not on camera.
All that family history really worked up an appetite. We went with Fred and Connie to the old Main Street Cafe.
Those Navajo tacos was great. They was the special. Connie also said, let's go have a beer. And she found us a brewery that wasn't even on Google Maps.
I think it was too new, right? It was just open.
They had 2 of their own beers on tap because they were so new, but the rest of it was North Dakota brews. So it was totally fun to go have a beer with them. The city of Minot hosts North Dakota's state fair. Who knew? It wasn't going on when we were there, but we had to film it anyway.
Feast your eyes on this Instagram model and
Look
hot
at
dogs.
me.
This is Scandinavian Heritage Park. We really liked this place because it was all outdoor. We could take the dogs. But they had fountains. They had like an old Dutch windmill. Just cool stuff. This is a replica of a medieval Christian Scandinavian church. They went over so much information, like what's on the outside.
If you're a leper or sinner, you got to stay right here and listen to the sermon from the outside.
So they talked about how they were made in the Viking style with the joints. So if there was moisture, they can expand and contract. They talked about why the outside had dragons and why it looked like scales. Just so much information packed in that little place that I wish I could share here.
And here is a giant...
Turn around,
Think of M's butt.
No, dollar horse.
Just your booty in the shot, really.
In the museum, among the other Scandinavian artifacts, stands this ale bowl, which was the greatest piece in the house. You could leave your cups floating in there. Do the dishes later. The curator of the museum said, those dogs are too cute to be outside, so we brought them in. Now we have well-educated museum dogs. Look at them.
Atypical Brewing, also in Minot. Super cute exterior, great beers.
Earl Grey cream ale. We took some to go. Delicious. German food time. This is my Kerfluffenfluche. Now I sound like Rose Nyland. Mal was super excited. Peas were her side, and those are stuffed cabbage rolls.
Not peas, not canned peas.
Nom nom nom.
What we're dying to know is why all of the stoplights in North Dakota are yellow. We saw this in Dickinson, we saw this in Minot, in Bismarck. If anybody could tell us, we've Googled it, post it in the comments and let us know.
Next, we're heading to Icelandic State Park near Cavalier, North Dakota, and we'll also be hopping over that northern border to Winnipeg.